Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, my name is Noah. I help people awaken to their true abilities through wellness and spirituality. And in this video, I wanted to talk about the food shortage and what's going on pretty much in the world. And I also want to inform you guys on how you can be prepared. Because we're entering a time where, transformation is happening very rapidly and quickly right now. The veil is being lifted. If you couldn't already tell, things are starting to kind of come up in the world and everything like that. If you don't know, with this rapid change, there has to be kind of a collision, and with everything coming out of the darkness, pretty much, with the Jeffrey Epstein, his private island, they released a flight log or whatever, and it showed all the celebrities who attended that flight, who made the trip over there, and there was a lot of very familiar names, and whether you want to believe that or not, that's up to you, but there's just a lot of these truths that are coming out everywhere. And, people in power, people who have the higher up, they don't want this to happen. So they're doing everything in their power to try to stop it, which is why we're kind of moving into this, I guess, darker type times. And, there's been, if you guys don't know, I've shared it in a couple of my previous videos and on Instagram. But if you don't know, there was a huge tornado that kind of came in Iowa, and I have family members who live up there. Wiped out so many of the different farmlands and everything like that. And if you guys don't know, there's like a lot of the farms, there's not really a lot of farmers that we have that we have in America. A lot of the farm crops that we get are from China. And so, in China, there's been massive flooding. It's taken out so many different acres, a lot of acres of crops in China as well. And parts of China is struggling to get food right now. And in Cuba, there's been a huge drastic increase in toiletries, food, and everything like that. It has risen like 100 to 300%, which is astronomical. Excuse me, guys, it's pretty early in the morning. Yeah, so there has been shortage of food up there too, or I should say down there, but in Cuba. And then, like I said, China, there was a massive flooding that happened where it wiped out so many of the different crops, and now they're kind of struggling to get food. So it's only a matter of time until it happens here. And so with that being said, I want to kind of inform you guys on how to be prepared. And I also want to let you know that this isn't something that you should be afraid of. They're going to say that it's, the news is going to broadcast that there's a food shortage, but it's not, it's not like there's no food. You know what I mean? There's still food out there. There's a limited supply of it, but there's still going to be enough food for us. So it's definitely nothing to be afraid of. It's nothing to fear, because this is only this kind of process has to happen in order for the collective consciousness to kind of get into the shift. where we're transcending into the fifth dimension, which is pretty much heaven on earth. You know, we're not limited by our thought patterns. We're not, you know, we're not kind of externalizing our power to exterior forces anymore. You know, so in order for this shift to happen, we have to kind of come into this hard time. You know, pressure creates diamonds. So, yeah, some ways that you can be prepared though for this is, you know, stock up on food, obviously, but more importantly, in terms of food, get non-perishable items, you know, just in case the power goes out, make sure to get non-perishable items, you know, trail mix, raisins, dry fruits, trail mix, like I said, peanuts, you know, peanut butter, just these different things. And also stock up on canned goods. You know, make sure to get a lot of those as well. I'll probably make a second trip. I've made this trip I've already made a trip to the store, but I'll probably make a second one just to make sure that we have enough food. You want to stock up for about probably 2 or 3 months, just in case, guys. Like, I'm not saying that it's gonna last this long, but I'm just saying just to be safe, you know. I have a pretty large family, so I have to make sure that I get enough food for everybody. Also, stock up on water. That's really important. Water is very important. And let's see, what else? Yeah. Also, it's important to buy a lot of toiletries, you know. Yeah, like I said, in Cuba, the price of toiletries and food has risen dramatically, and so it's important to stock up on toiletries as well. So make sure you have enough water, stock up on toiletries, and stock up on canned goods and non-perishable food items. And you should be good, you know. You shouldn't have anything to worry about. And I'm just saying this to be safe, you know. I'm not saying that you need all of this stuff, but, you know, you never know what's going to happen in the future. And so I just want to make sure that you guys are prepared. And like I said before, it's nothing that you should be afraid of. You know, you chose to be in this spot. You know, it's such a beautiful time in the planet, because this is the time for change. You know, this is the time that the change is going to happen. And it just kind of needs that kickstart, you know what I mean? It needs something to really kind of drastically go up from here. And it's definitely nothing that you should fear, because it's only temporary. You know, we signed up for this, and, you know, as a human being, we, you know, Eckhart Tolle says, treat life as if you chose it, you know, and I believe that we did choose this life. And so it's important to kind of just, you know, just try to be as much in the present moment as you can. Practice meditation. It'll really calm your mind down. You know, practice yoga. Yoga's been really good for me. And yeah, and try not to be so super attached to your thoughts, you know, because oftentimes our thoughts can create a lot of negative emotions. It can make us be very fearful, very anxious, and just overall scared. And so when we detach from our thoughts and we realize that we aren't our thoughts, then that's when we start to be able to realize that they don't control us. You know, we are just the observer of it. And so, yeah, with that being said, guys, like I said, it's nothing to be afraid of. I just want to make sure that you guys are prepared. And just be grateful, you know, practice gratitude. It's very important, especially during these times. And yeah, with all that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you gained value from it. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you who watch my videos. And I'm just very grateful to be able to inspire a lot of people to pursue their dreams and to, live the life of abundance and prosperity that we came here to live. So with that being said, guys, have a wonderful afternoon, morning, or night, wherever you're at. And peace, love, and happiness, y'all.